everyone, welcome to another Fallout 4 settlement mod. My name is AmberFrmThVault, and we're going to be working with Sanctuary Estates, the clean version. Now this is the clean version and has no connection to any specific area, Brotherhood of Steel, Railroad, Minutemen, or anything like that, but I will say there's a lot of blue in it, so I'm going to call it the Minutemen one. I know it's not, but I do like kind of thinking about it that way. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it, check out this one. I have to admit, I really like this mod, so please definitely check this one out. If you're interested in downloading it, of course, as always for PS4, I'm going to have the link in the description there. If you would like to check it out for PC or something else, that's going to be on you. You're going to have to find it yourself. I apologize about that, but I will have the PS4 link in the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Let's go ahead and check out Sanctuary Estates, and I'll see you back in just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are. This is the clean version of the brand new Sanctuary build. We're going to go ahead and check this out. Now, I want to go ahead and start this off by saying, first of all, I am on my secondary character. This is GGGGGGG, not a real person, obviously. I just went ahead and threw some random letters in there. But that means I have nothing pretty much on me, so I have no bobby pins or anything like that. But what I do have is the power of using my build mode. Now, that's going to come in handy on this one. I'm not sure why... For some reason, this version, the doors don't work as well. Let me go ahead and show you what's happening here. So I'm trying to get the doors to open. I can't get them to open on this exterior here. So I've just kind of been going into build mode, and from there been removing this plate wall that's in here that's supposed to move so that we can go ahead and get inside. Now, if you watched my other version of a very similar mod, that one was for people who finished with the Institute. You can go ahead and watch that version. That did have operable doors. I'm not sure what's going on with the doors on this one, but there are some issues with the doors on this one. So here we have a chemistry station. It's pretty much the same as if you watched the Institute version of this, but it's going to look a little bit different because it's going to have a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead and throw that Pip-Boy light on because it's going to have a little bit more of a basic feeling, or I don't want to say Minutemen, but it feels Minutemen-ish to me, just personally, because things feel kind of blue, which to me will always be Minutemen. But it's definitely for anyone who just didn't side with a faction or didn't have a faction you wanted to side with wholeheartedly. If you're not one of those people who's like, I'm Minutemen strong. Personally, I am all pro Minutemen. I am totally all in on the Minutemen. That has always been my thing. Now, you can collect this stuff. It's not placed like an OCD decorator type situation, so you can take anything off these shelves, which I thought was pretty cool when I came in here. And of course, here's where you turn on and off the power. I gave this a try. It doesn't turn on and it doesn't turn off, and you can't actually connect those two power areas. So I'm not sure if that has something to do with the mod or if that has something to do with my game specifically. Again, I've tried multiple places in my load order before I actually started filming, just because I didn't want to screw it up. You know, I didn't want to be putting out something and not try all the different options. It may be conflicting with something else in my load order though, so that might be the only reason I can't get the doors to open. But I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about it. My only thing I can offer you is, as I do with all of these, is to test it in your game. Each of our games are going to be incredibly different, especially here on PS4, since we can't really get load order help on PS4. That's one of the big questions I get in the comments on my videos. How do I know where to put things in load order? And I'd say I've had that question about 3-4 times, and considering how few comments I get, that's actually quite a bit. And I always tell people, you just got to keep trying. I don't know what to say. I go off the Bethesda website. There was somebody on the forums who posted what their load order was, and I've been using that. It's the first thing that pops up if you Google PS4 load order. That said, typically with these things, if I can't get them to work, I try them at the top or the bottom. Kind of gives me an idea of whether or not it's really going to work with my system. So I actually really liked the mod when it was the Institute. I thought that it was kind of a cool idea. I really appreciated the idea that they were going for. I thought that it was kind of like a sweet way to do it. Like, it's just cool to have a giant sanctuary to live in. And I love settlements that are super built, as you guys probably know, because you've probably seen my settlements. Individual houses, super built things. I don't know what that actually links to. I apologize about that. It sounds like I'm breathing in the microphone there. It might be a little too close to my face. I like having settlements that are real built up. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. I apologize about that. But I like having those big settlements. I like having ones that feel homey. I like trying to make it feel like the world we left behind, you know, kind of giving it a little bit of that, but without doing it without everything being super nice. And that's one of the things I like about this one. You get inside the buildings, they still kind of look like shit. And I like that. That makes it more immersive for me personally. The thing that I've never liked, and I've mentioned in other things as well, is I don't like simple green. I don't like putting green plants in things, but I do think that it kind of works with this mod and it has a cool look to it. The outsides of the buildings, of course, are beautiful. The description, though, is that imagine Codsworth spent, you know, the last 200 years cleaning the place up and making it look perfect. And, you know, I think that's actually a really good description for the mod. Like, it gives it a little bit of character. And I really like giving things character. I think that's kind of cool. Can we actually flip this? That would be interesting. Guess not. I have the HUD off as usual on these just because I don't want to kind of obstruct the view of what you're actually going to see when we're going around and checking things out. So we still have, I think, one more level. Yeah, one more level to go up. Okay, here we go. They called this the tower, so I kind of like that idea. This gives you a nice view of the wasteland, you know? You can kind of just visually see everything. I don't know, it's kind of a cool little spot for me. I really like the way this mod turned out. I liked the Institute version as well. Of course, I just thought that the Institute is, of course, for monsters. I mean, I don't know how clear I have to be about the fact that the Institute, if you sided with them, you are a monster. I feel no remorse in saying that. I've had a couple friends be like, I sided with the Institute and I'm not a monster. I'm like, no, you are. Sorry. They're horrible people. I realize the game is full of moral ambiguity, but as most people, my morality is correct. We all think we're correct, right? All right, so let's go ahead and head outside. Now, in order to do that, let's see if this works from the inside. It does not. So we'll go ahead and actually open up the build mode again. Now, again, I don't know if that's because these aren't powered. I don't know if it's because the windows are there that aren't working. You know, I don't know what it is. My suggestion would be if you don't like this, if this annoys you, and I'm going to go ahead and deface the mod here for just this video. We can delete the plate glass. What we can do is we can go ahead and go into USO integrated if you're using unlock settlement objects. I highly, highly suggest you do. It is the best thing in the entire world. You can stick a glitch rug down. Go ahead, put the door on top of the glitch rug. Then you're going to go into doors. Now, I can't build any of this. Like I said, I'm on a random character that really has nothing. I mean, she has 0 things. Go ahead and do a no-snap door. Pick a door out of here. You can just throw something in there. That would be perfect. Then you can have another door in there that you don't have to worry about the button. I don't know, like I said, what's wrong with it. I don't know if maybe it's something with my game, but this is what that'll actually go in there. Nice, okay. This is what I would do in my game. I know it's not well placed. I'd place it better if I had time. But that's the kind of thing I would do. I would just place a new door in there. That's just kind of my own personal troubleshooting. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to do the same thing we did with the last one. We're going to go ahead and kind of explore first. But last time we went down there. This time we're going to go ahead and explore this way first. Now the buildings are going to look very, very similar. In fact, you're going to notice they're pretty much the same thing. It's just the style is completely changed. So instead of having things be, you know, yellow and Institute-like, now things just feel real kind of plain. They're mostly blue, so I feel like it's got that Minuteman lean for sure, but I think you could really use it with any playthrough if you just want to have an independent sanctuary. I love this. I want to go ahead and show you this. I absolutely love this. This looks so cool. Like, just imagine that this is your house in the wasteland. It reminds me of Oasis a little bit. If you are a big Fallout player, you'll know what I mean. But I like the kind of the feeling of, you know, having something that's pretty. And I wouldn't keep it in my game, as we've often discussed in a lot of these videos. I don't keep things like this in my game because I feel, well, first of all, I love building settlements. So if I kept this in my game, I wouldn't be able to build a settlement here, which I would love to actually redo my settlement here at Sanctuary. That's one of my goals, is to redo my Sanctuary settlement in a nice, I've got some beautiful Sanctuary mods I would like to use, some really, really nice ones. We just came around in a circle there, so we're actually going to go ahead and enter that building. I just wanted to go ahead and show you from the road. So I do have some really nice Sanctuary mods I'd like to play around with, but that's one of the reasons I don't like to keep this stuff in my game, just because I enjoy so much working with the mods on my own. Beyond that, though, I mean, Fallout has always been for me. I've been playing Fallout now for 20 years. I realized that not too long ago. That's a little creepy. That is actually really creepy. That feels satanic. You know, the way this looks, it kind of reminds me of the shrines from Dishonored. Anyway, we'll go ahead and continue on with our creepy thing here. Now let's see if this does anything. I have a concern that maybe the buttons just don't work in here. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time with the buttons in this one. I don't know if it's my game again. It might just be my game is messed up for whatever reason. I feel like the shutters are supposed to open on the windows there. Oh, this means we're probably not going to be able to go inside, outside, all kinds of things in here. Okay. We're probably going to spend a lot of this mod in build mode, going in and out. Again, if it's something you want to do and it's not working for you as well, just go ahead and replace the doors. That's exactly what I would do. Let's go into this red room first. Ooh. Wow, that is bright. I mean, look at that. I feel like each house might have a little bit of a different theme. I mean, this one looks red, and there's one down there that looks yellow. So as I did with the last mod, I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to just kind of not talk through the whole thing. I'm going to go through each place. I'll go ahead and throw some music under here. We'll just kind of tour it together. I'll go as slowly as I can through each building just to kind of give you a feeling of what each place looks like. Also, it might give you an idea of, you know, what you can do with this if you're interested in downloading it yourself. I love this floor. What is that called? I can't remember. Parquet? I can't remember the name of it. Whatever kind of floor it is. Parquet is a butter. But I love that floor style. It's such like an older fashioned floor. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and stop talking at this point. We'll throw some music under this. I'll score it a little bit, and we'll just go ahead and take a look around the settlement, see what we can find. I'll show you when I do and don't have to enter build mode. I won't cut that part out, just so you kind of know what I had to do for the actual mod here. So let's go ahead and explore some more homes, and I will see you back when I feel the need to talk again. right, ladies and gentlemen, so I cannot get this to come down for me. This should be moving right now. I should be able to use this kind of elevator style. This was in the last one. That's how I know that there should be an elevator here. Now, I'm wondering if there's going to be a way that we can stick some stairs in here or something like that so we can still hopefully actually use this part of the mod. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to destroy part of the mod for this, but that's all right. We go ahead and we see things in the mods. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't work. Like I said, this may not be a problem in your specific gameplay. This may just be an issue in mine. And if it's not a problem in yours, that's awesome, but I do want you to know that it does exist. This could be a problem for you. Not sure. Maybe this is something that the modder could potentially work on too. This is definitely something that I like the idea. If you watch the Institute version of this again, you're going to see that there are supposed to be elevators here. I wanted to go ahead and show you that though. Show you kind of, I told you guys I would make sure I showed you when I was actually using that. Now obviously I can't replace this, so if you're going to do that yourself, make sure you have a way to get around that. So we're going to go ahead and go out to the next house. I'll see you back in a second. gentlemen, that's going to be it for this one. If you like this mod, please go and download it. The link for the mod is actually here in the description of the video. Otherwise, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Not only does it mean the world to me, it really is a huge motivation to keep going forward. It really does tell me what kind of stuff you guys want to see, and I try to make more of that content so you all can enjoy that, hopefully. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out some of my other videos. There should be a playlist on your screen popping up that will be to all of my Fallout 4 videos, as well as a video YouTube things you'd like. There'll also be a link to my big dumb face. You click that, you can subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, there will be another link there that goes to my Patreon. I try really hard not to mention that, but it is tough. It's tough running a YouTube channel when you don't have any monetary support. So if you're interested in helping out, I really would appreciate that. If you can't, though, just remember, even dropping a like does mean a lot. Leave a comment. Let me know if you liked the video. All of that helps, too. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I will see you in the next one.